Morning, all the students of sixth standard. We'll continue the previous lesson. Whatever we have completed, means nearby half, then half portions we have completed. Second last point is going on the page number 18. So we are learning about the Vedic civilization here, and in the Vedic civilizations, we have studied about the rituals of the yajnas, or how the ceremony occurred there, and along with that, how the rules of yajnas became harder and harder there, and along with that, priest also got the importance of the priest. It went on increasing continuously. So people in the Vedic period had thought about how the natural phenomena occur. That we have studied about that. Means now also we wonder about the natural phenomena, how it's occur, how the day and night occur there. Along with that, how it rain, this or how the cyclones occur. That these things, these number of the things are there, and we think about these question that. So summer is also, it is followed by the rainy seasons, and the rainy season is followed by the winter. It is cycling process of the nature there, and the cycle in nature and the life cycle that moved with it were termed by the Vedic peoples as a Rita there. So cycling process of the nature and also the cycling process of the human being or the life, our life. Both these are the term of the Vedic peoples, and in the Vedic civilization or Vedic people also they called to this term as a Rita. The life of all living beings is a part of the cycle of nature. That our life or the all living things life is also a part of a nature. That so animals lives there or the living things, those who are the living things on the earth, their life is also a part of nature, and if we disturb to the natures, it occur the calamity there. So disturbance in the nature, it occur the calamity. So they wonder, they think about that, not to disturb the cycling process of the natures. So nobody should break the laws or the rules of the natures, and it is believed that to means if we don't want to break the laws of the natures, then we have to follow some rules, and that is the dharma, our dharma or our work there. So rules are important there during that times, and strictly they followed the rules there. Next, the political system is there in the Vedic period. Each village had the head known as the Gramini there. Now, so in the village level, there is a Gram Panchayat is there. Sarpanch, he is the head of village level. And if you see about the state level, governor is the head, and country level, if you see, the president is the head person there. So in each and every village, a head person is there. That head person is also known as the Gramini. Gramini means what is a group of village. After that, head person of the village is called as a Gramini, and a group of villages form is a wish, and number of the villages together form a one organization, and the head of that group of villages is also called or known as a wish, whose head was also called as a Vishpati. Group of villages is called as a wish, and the head person of that wish is called as a Vishpati. For example, number of the villages form taluka there. Like same way, number of the villages together form wish, and head person of that wish is called as a Vishpati there. Several wish form as a Jana, and number of the wishes together form as a Jana. For example, in a simple language in present time, if you say that villages, there is a village Gram Panchayat, there is a Sarpanch, we can call that. Number of the villages together form a taluka, and number of the talukas form as a district, and number of the district form as a state. The same concept of the situation is there at that time. So several wish form the Janas there. Later, when the Janas settled into the specific regions, it came to be known as a Janapad. What are the Janas are there? When they set up into the specific region or the area, that Janas were also known as a Janapad. The head of the Jana was also known as a Nripa, and one who is the head of this Janpad is also called as a Nripa there, or the Raja, or also we can call him as a king there. The main duties of the kings were to be protect the people, and it is the king's responsibility to protect his subject or to protect people, those who are living in his region or the area there. So the main responsibility of the king that is to protect his people, and along with that to collect taxes from the peoples to run the administrations efficiently and effectively, that in a proper way. So they start to be collect taxes also. In the taxes, maybe they collect in the form of the grains or in the form of the currency there. So in order to run the administration smoothly, the king appointed various officers. Now it is not only Mr. for the king himself or alone king. For the king, it is not possible to look after the administration properly there. So what he did there, he appointed some of the officers to run the administration smoothly or in a proper way. He appointed some of the officers or the person that the Purohit, he is a priest. Purohit means what? uh, Priest there, religious matter, to look after the religious matter. They appointed the Purohit, or it is also, he is also known or called as a priest there, to solve or to look after the religious matter. And the Senapati, he is the head of the army there, one who is in charge of army, so that we can call as a Senapati there. These officers were important that in the kingdom, and they assist or they help to the emperor or they help to the king there in his work. So the officer who were collected the taxes were also known as Bagdu there, one who collected the taxes there. So at that time, to run the administration smoothly or efficiently, properly, to look after the king's administrations or the empire's administration, for that they need the money. So they were collecting the taxes. So to collect the taxes also, they appoint the officer there. And bhag means, what is here the meaning of the bhag, that is the share. Some amount of shares or their income they have to give to their emperor or the kings in the form of taxes. The person who collected the king's share of the produce of Jana was also called as the Bhagdogde, one who is collecting the taxes from the peoples on the name of the king. So there were the four institutions who guided the king there. Main four parts were there, or the institutions were there at the times to guide, to support, or to help the king there. They were Sabha, Samiti, Vidhata, and Jana. Like we say, these were the four components or the parts were there. Institutions were there to support or to guide the king there. Sabha is there, Samiti is there, Vidhata, and the Jana. People of the state participate in their work in that. So that time population is less there, so all the people they were participating in their work in the king administration of our king or the region or the area there. Along with the people's women also participated in the working of the Sabha and Vidata there. So general meetings were held, that opinions also uh, they took from the people there. People's opinion is also important, that whether the peoples are ready or not that. So why all this is possible, only because that population is less there. So they arranged the meetings there. Sabhas, Vidatas there, women participate there. The Sabha consisted of the senior citizens. The Sabha is consisted of that senior member. Those were the senior member from the region or the area. They are the member of the Sabha there of the state. Whereas the Samiti was the general body of the people. In the Samiti, what is that? General body means all the people they participated. In the Sabha, only senior citizen, and in the Samiti, all the peoples from the kingdom or the empire they participate. To that we can call it the general body of the people. So later on in the Vedic thoughts, Smriti and the Puranas were composed, that the Vedic region or the area they start to be composed, the Puranas or the Smriti there. After a period of time, religious streams based on the Vedas, Smritas, Puranas, and the local traditions came to be known as the Hinduism. So, like in this, the concept of the Hinduisms came into be exist on the basis of Vedic civilization, on the basis of the Vedas, Puranas, or the local traditions there. So, it is important.